Hi, in this short tutorial I want to show you how to use FormMaker and FormMaker Assistant to create a fully interactive PDF form in InDesign, including calculation, validation, and formatting scripts, and even a document JavaScript, without having to do anything in Acrobat, which makes a much more efficient editing cycle. So this form is a simple order form. What I have here is a bunch of text frames and text fields that I've created using the Buttons and Forms panel in InDesign. This column has the price per kilo. Here I want the user to be able to type in the quantity they want to order. In this column I want the product of the price per kilo and the quantity to appear automatically, a calculation, and the total obviously should add up all of these text fields together to make a grand total. So how can we do that using FormMaker? First thing we need to do, I've set these fields to be read-only because the user shouldn't be able to edit them. But this, so you see it's read-only in the buttons and forms, but this, the quantity field, is not read-only. So the first thing we need to do is set up the calculation here, that should be the product of these two fields. Now this is field 1, text field 1. This is text field 10. So I'm going to open the scripts panel in InDesign and run FormMaker Assistant, which is over here. And let's just open the buttons and forms as well. So again, this is field 1 and field 10. I want this field. I'll click on the Calculate tab in FormMaker Assistant and click on Product. And I want to say that it's the product of field 1 and field 10. And I click on Insert Script, and that's been done. Now I want to do the same for this, 2 and 9. So I'll clear all, select this field, mark the 2 and 9, and click on Insert Script, and it tells me it's done. And finally, I want 4, which is text field 3, and text field 8. So the product of clear all, text field 3, and text field 8, and I'll insert that there. Now let's have a look at these fields. This is text field 4, 5, and 6. So the total should be the sum of fields. Let me clear these. 4 and 5 and 6, and I click on Insert Script, and that's done. Now another thing I want to do is, as this is a quantity, I want to format it to be a number so the user can't type letters. It should have 1 decimal place, so you can order 3.5 kilo. There doesn't need to be a currency symbol, none, and there doesn't need to be negative numbers. So that's done. Insert Script there, and do the same here, and do the same here. Now in this column, it is going to be a price. For price, I think 2 decimal places is more common, and I do want a currency symbol, and that's done. Click on Insert Script here, select this, Insert Script, and again, and again. Great. Now another thing I want to do in the quantity, I want the user owner to be able to order between 0 and 10 kilos. Maybe this price is a special offer for up to 10 kilos. So in the Validate tab of FormMaker Assistant, I will type from 0 to 10 and insert that script. You see, FormMaker Assistant creates these Acrobat JavaScripts on the fly, which it then inserts. Do the same here, and finally the same here. And I think that's that. So we've added all of these scripts. If you're wondering where the scripts actually go, they go in InDesign script label panel. So you see these are the scripts that we've automatically created with FormMaker Assistant. You do not need to write a single line of JavaScript, Java code. You can use FormMaker Assistant. If you do know JavaScript, you can modify these as you like to do anything you want, make any calculation using any actions, including mouse and keyboard actions. That's fine. So now that we've inserted all of this, let's go back to the InDesign script panel. We need to run FormMaker to embed all of this information into the PDF document, and it tells us that it's been stored successfully. And now let's export this file to an interactive PDF. So export, and just save that, overwrite the file, and export again, and it opens up in Acrobat. Now, this file, this form, without FormMaker, would look like this. Just one place to type a bit of numbers. Everything else here is locked in InDesign. It's using the wrong font, there's no calculations, and at this stage, without FormMaker, you would need to do all of the processing in Acrobat, and then afterwards, you need to change the price. You need to change one of the fruit. You'd have to go back to InDesign, change it there, and then redo all of that work. FormMaker makes this unnecessary. You can do everything in InDesign. What do? Simply go to the Edit menu in Acrobat, find the new FormMaker entry, click on that, and it fills in the default text. You see all the default text has been filled in with the right font, and I can type a quantity here, and it calculates everything according to the scripts that we made, and it's formatting the fields here with single decimal place, here with 2 decimal places. And if I type an excessive number, because we limited it to 10, and tab out of that, I get the error that the number is too big, and to fix it, so I'll type a smaller number. And if I try to type letters, it won't let me because we told it's a number field. So in short, everything that you're familiar with that you can do in Acrobat, you can now do in InDesign with FormMaker. So that's the end of the tutorial. Thanks very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, do get in touch. And to order FormMaker, please head off to id-extras.com. Till next time, bye.